We gonna see what we finna react to next. I do want to react to this DJ Mustard, Scorn, and Ace with Kendrick's Not Like Us. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, that Not Like Us. I'm on the West Coast. Hey man, I haven't knocked it in a while, but when that first came out, we was knocking out every day, bro. Every day. So I definitely want to hear about his perspective as a producer, creating that track, his reception from that track, the impact on his family, his friends, the West Coast, the United States. And Kendrick is about to do the Super Bowl this upcoming in New Orleans. So when he play that, I'm sure he gonna play that about 2, 3 times in the stadium. The whole stadium gonna be rocking. So let's see what he about to talk about.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank guy.
That's me.
So, what do you do outside of the Capital One Cafe?
What do you mean?
These ads, man. I'm
No
definitely
fees
gonna
on checking
get an
accounts
ad
and no
blocker.
overdraft
I didn't have
fees help
enough
me
time
sleep at night.
today.
What's in your wallet?
Apologies, but definitely gonna get an ad blocker.
I am the Kendrick Lamar of tennis. There's nothing I actually can't do. My first splurge was not an I made it moment, it was a dumbass moment. I bought a mustard bottle chain. What up, y'all? It's Mustard, man. Cover a billboard, man. Who would have thought we'd be here today, but we are. So, today I'm gonna take y'all through my life, my daily life, talk to y'all about what I got going on, my music. But for right now, we are going to the Thunderdome, AKA the Red Court, where people don't want to come because they don't want to play me. We going there, y'all beat me there. See ya. I'm like a person that's like, anything that I do, I'm an extremist. So I play every day, sometimes 2 times a day. I think that I got so good that nobody wants to play with me no more. I mean, YG's come here, but YG can't do nothing with me on this tennis court. He's not a guy that can do anything with me. His daughter comes and practice here. He can't do a goddamn thing with me here. So let's just clear that out.
He's really focused, really dialed in when he's on the court. And then sometimes, during breaks, he'll just be taking a FaceTime call. He'll be talking to Miko, his manager. He'll talk to artists that he's working on a song with. And it's kind of surreal for me, but it also is like become so normal.
How long have you been working on that project?
Maybe like 5 years before. I was working on it way through COVID.
That's a long time. I saw Young Thug as one of the features.
Yeah, we did that in Atlanta.
First and foremost, for Young Thug, free slime. Young Thug is not in a gang. YSL is not a gang. It's a record label. Free slime. Hopefully he come home soon. We miss him on the music scene for sure. I definitely want to hear some new music from Young Thug, man. Like, I of course love listening to his older music, but we need some new music, man. Like, it's not, the music scene is not the same, bro. Of course we got Kendrick. We love Kendrick, but shout out to Young Thug for Young Thug, man.
Studio, obviously way before he went to jail and stuff like that. An unfortunate situation, but yeah, everybody that I did songs with were like, I did it with them at the studio.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I only send beats to Kendrick. I don't really send beats.
Had you done sessions with Kendrick before?
I never done music in a session with him. But I do remember sitting in a To Pimp a Butterfly session, and I didn't know what the fuck I was like. I was just there because Terrence Martin took me. I remember seeing that shit and being like, whoa, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Cause like with me and YG, we didn't have that many musicians around. That was the first time me seeing some shit like that. There's a lot of other people there. Shit was crazy. I always loved music. My mom sings, but I don't think my musical gene came until I started DJing around 12, 11.
Got it. What were some of the things that were playing around your house when you were growing up?
A lot of Luther Vandross. A lot of Frankie Beverly and Mays, rest in peace. My uncle was a DJ, so I spent a lot of my time with my uncle. My dad got deported, so my uncle was like my dad, and he played everything, just about all the Dr. Dre, all the Snoop Dogg.
And Luther Vandross is sampled in your new album, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think if This World Was Mine. It's on a song for mom, literally a song dedicated for my mom.
If
If y'all got any favorite DJ Mustard songs, especially if you're from the West Coast, definitely let me know in the comment section on YouTube under this vid when this come out for sure. Let me know what's y'all favorite DJ Mustard song. Mine probably would be like a YG Mustard song. I'm not sure what song exactly, but he got a lot of hits for sure.
I think with Faith Over Mustard Seed is like, this is something that you're gonna be able to go back and play in 10 years and it's gonna be like, he was ahead of his time. My thing is like bridging the gap between like real musical and simplicity and putting them together and getting a hit out of it.
She don't wait on me, but wait a minute for the summer. Sitting in the 7 going on my 10th summer.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to training with me. It's one part of my day, with the second part of my day. Now we're going to the third part, which is the studio. You. My process varies. As of lately, you know, I got my homeboy, he chops samples all day. Like, he's like really good at chopping samples, maybe adding some keys here and there. His name is Sean, similar to Not Like Us. Go through some samples and maybe I'll speed it up, maybe I'll slow it down. But as of recently, in the last couple of weeks, I'll do jam sessions. So all the keyboards over there, I'll have a guy on each keyboard. I have a guitar player, I'll do drums, kind of sort of like a band, you know, because now it's like, okay, what is the next sound? I know I can do stuff like Not Like Us every day. I can do that like with my eyes closed. That's like a thing that's like, it's second.
Now, this is what separates Mustard from a lot of producers is him bringing producers together to create masterpieces, create dope beats. You know, he just said having 2-3 people on a keyboard each, you know, a guitarist or stuff like that, you know, different instruments in the session. So then later on you can compile those different sounds together and create, you know, dope beats for different artists, whether it's pop, hip hop, you know, K-pop, whatever he want to go, you know, throw his sound and flavor on. So that's dope because I feel like it's harder, but it's also, easier for newer artists to break through. Like, you can do everything on your own, but when you come together with your friends or, you know, people that you are comfortable with making music, everything, you know, gels much better and you get more work done. So there's no I in team, you know. In the future, definitely as I grow as a streamer, you know, over time, I would love to get some people, you know, to help me with my production, like, you know, as far as this thumbnails on YouTube, editing videos, etc., etc. And as I get more comfortable streaming, you know, let myself, you know, become loose and you know, just my true personality coming out, you know, things will get better and progress. You know, we all got to start somewhere. So
to me, you know, so now I'm just like, I want to make different stuff. I want to be ready. Everything you hear is no sample, it's live. It will be, and this is like, you can imagine like 5 different people in here and we're all jamming at one time. So they might play this and every new sound you hear will be a different person. So I'll be on the drums and you just hear different stuff, you know, like just like, this is like a vibe. You know, just chop everything down.
who can y'all see on that beat? Comment on under this video when it release or as it's released on YouTube. Who can y'all see sliding on that beat? I could definitely see Roddy for sure on some calm, you know, rap, or Ty Dolla $ign. A whole bunch of different West Coast artists for sure, but that's a smooth beat right there. Rest in peace, Nip, too, man. Rest in peace, Nip.
And make it how I want. So then you'll have this, and then you'll have this by itself. You know what I'm saying? You can solo stuff. You can take stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could solo more stuff. put stuff back. So it's like, that's where I've been lately with like trying to make music, just trying to make the best stuff. And I've been in the studio on and off for maybe like 10 years.
Wow. Okay. So have you made most of your songs in here?
Almost everything, yeah.
Wow.
Almost. Favorite memories, I think at one point, maybe when Nip did Perfect 10, like the song on my last album, Perfect 10, he did it here, he did it in that room. We actually have a picture where he's leaning on this wall and I'm like sitting at the desk. That was the night he did Perfect 10, and we used to just go in the kitchen and talk. Probably like one of my favorite, most memorable moments here. That night is when he told me I should have named that album Faith of a Mustard Seed. And I was like, I already have the title for this album. And he was like, before it's all said and done, you gotta do an album called Faith of a Mustard Seed.
Y'all know that's insensitive to my kids. Shit, you ain't gotta pray for me, just pray for them.
Pray For Me it was a vulnerable song. I felt like it was time for me to tell my side of the story. For 5 years, you don't know what, and for producers all around, producers in the world, people don't actually know what's going on behind the scenes. They only know you from the music that you make, and those aren't words, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to talk about something real instead of trying to make like some type of party anthem or some shit like that. I wanted to talk about something that meant something to me. And granted, it's not that many producers. You look at like Metro and what he does for Future, he's producing Future. You know, like he's in with him, he's producing. Same with me and YG. It's like I'm producing YG. I think at this point, I think that that's the only thing I want to do is do a full album for artists. I'm not interested in just doing somebody's single. I like Doechii a lot. I like Doja Cat. Doja Cat is like one of the ones that's like really loves music in a way that like I love music. Tyler, the Creator, I would love to not do a full album because he's a producer too. So I would want to definitely be there just to like learn shit and like him have me do some shit and just like, hey, I think you should do this. You know what I'm saying? My peers that's like really love this shit and like really can make my sound different.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
These ads are
I've always
scary.
been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
That's my one and only Grammy. So to have all these songs, all the songs I've done, I only have one Grammy with my artist signed to my label.
Wow. What are the odds? I mean, a brand new artist.
What are the odds? That's why it's so special.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this year, Not Like Us has been a phenomenon. So are you hoping for that nomination, or is that not something that you're really putting in your mind right now?
I think people play themselves and lie and say that, you know, and I don't want to say play themselves, but they force themselves. I don't care. I actually care. I hope it does get nominated, let alone win a Grammy. I do music. I want to compete at the highest level. The highest reward that we can get as musicians is a Grammy. I know that people make that like it's not a thing, but it actually is, and they do feel away.
Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action.
I was an undescribable day. Kind of reminded me of like
that man slid on that song. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Dr. Dre and Tupac, California Love. Like we went to Thames and so many people out there, and it was just like, oh, this shit is crazy. It was just like an unexplainable day, man. For the city to come out like that and nobody got hurt, nothing happened. It was just like everybody was just happy to be there and be a part of it. It was cool times. I definitely can't wait to watch the Super Bowl, man. Can't wait. This year's gonna be really special. I might shed a tear.
I'm telling you, when they play they probably gonna replay Not Like Us like 4 good times at the Super Bowl. That whole stadium is going to be cracking. That's gonna be like a Travis Scott concert. How they be reciting the words back to Travis, word for word, bar for bar. And that's huge for West Coast artists, because a lot of West Coast artists never get to a pinnacle to where it's just like, you know, the whole world love you. Like, of course, we got Snoop, we got E40, you know, we got Nipsey, rest in peace, of course, and we got a Ice Cube, a plethora of other artists, of course, but like, there's a lot of other artists in the other parts of the country, parts of the world that just gets full down love versus the hate that some artists get here. So for Kendrick to really receive that, it's legendary.
I'm grateful for him to perform it on stage. If he performs it on stage by himself, doesn't call me, I wouldn't give a shit. Just perform it. Don't get me wrong, call me. If you want me, I'll slide. But I'll be there regardless and fucking going crazy, acting like I'm on. If I'm in a box, they might show me on TV from how crazy. I might stand on a chair. They might show me on the TV like he's going berserk. You know, the hardest part of this whole thing is actually getting the song. So I already won. You know, it's like I couldn't ask for no more. That's just a cherry on top. All right, Billboard. That was the studio. Now we're gonna get some food. We're going to the district, my uncle's restaurant, family owned. Gonna eat up. Let's get it. I don't know if my car open, so it might be fucked. Oh yeah, we're fucked. Thank you, Shay. Wait, what's this, separate? Or is something there too?
Extra shots.
Oh.
Just in case.
Jesus. Wait, so it's something in here already?
Yes.
All right. Shay, your ass is crazy. You me drunk on a Thursday? This is literally on Crenshaw, so if anybody from here, you know, Sunday Fun Days where all the cars came, you look at fucking Boys in the Hood. No, it's just normal LA shit. This is my uncle's restaurant that taught me how to DJ. That's like my dad. So this was always his dream to have his own place where he could do his own parties. We connect on music in general. I mean, my uncle DJ'd all of like Dr. Dre's parties. I DJ Snoop Dogg kids' banquets when I was a child, like when I was young and coming up. So, I mean, that's something we're gonna always connect on. When that show happened under the stage, I came from under the stage, I was having a panic attack. I was like, damn, I'm really finna go on stage at the Forum, sold out. And then that's Inglewood, so I grew up later on in, like when I was a teenager with YG, right in Inglewood, across the street where he used to live right there across the street. So, and that's where I made Rack City, across the street. And I was just like, oh my God, this shit is crazy. And the man with the master plan. What's up, Papa?
Honestly, Mustard as a child is the same Mustard as he is as an adult. He's always cared about his craft. He's cared about people. He's always been the same individual as a kid, all the way now to being a father. My biggest speech was always, this business is 60% skill, 40% is relationship and business. Keep it cool. Do what you're supposed to do.
And you fired the first day you hired.
Oh, he was fired the first day, a million times.
So usually I'm going Tex-Mex. He tries to tell them to hide the Tex-Mex from me, but they listen to me.
That the DJ, we control a room. And for you to be able to control a room, you want to be able to control the goods and the bad. So you just understand that. And the funniest part, we were in Palisades, and there was a house, and we went to go set up. He thought I was DJing. I already knew I had 4 parties to go do. So I said, all right, bro, I'm gonna go set this up, I'll be back. Don't leave me. I said, man, you be all right, just play this, play that, play this. You got it. And he had DJed many times before, but this is his first party by himself. About 3 hours later, I got a call, come get me. The party was so cracking, they busted all the windows.
They busted a shattered window. It's a window like tall as this thing, and they danced and shattered the window. Pretty crazy.
So
was it always on purpose?
No, I think they were dancing so
I'm saying,
hard.
was that on purpose that you left?
That was definitely on purpose, bro, because you didn't want to do it by yourself, but I knew you could.
I want them to know that I'm never gonna stop, and I'm super like inspired by everything that's going on in music right now, whether it's country, whether it's fucking pop, I don't care what it is. I'm just in an inspired space, and it's more to come, man. I don't know what's gonna come, but I know I'm gonna work every day until something comes. And if you are young and producing, you know, never give up and just, you know, bet on yourself. Thank you, Billboard. It's been a long day. This is how my days usually go. But now I gotta eat. I'm here with my uncle.
Like Mustard said, keep going, man. Do not stop. Never give up. No matter what anybody got to say, people gonna doubt you, whatever you do. Your close ones gonna doubt you too, but it's all good, you know. Don't listen to them, you know, do what's best for you in your life. You know, people gonna say have their own opinion, like I said earlier, but it's all good. But tonight, since I did have technical difficulties, it's gonna be a little shorter stream. So I'm definitely about to wrap up this content. Tomorrow I won't be streaming. Monday definitely will be streaming. I'll give y'all 2 hours for sure. Um, got some videos in a cut that I would definitely want to react to. Can't wait to start gaming. The first hour of my stream is gonna be reacting to vids. The second hour is gonna be gaming. So it's gonna be definitely action packed. I'm not gonna be reacting for the full 2 hours. In my opinion, that's definitely a lot. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Ashley. If you still in the chat watching, I appreciate you for just staying on live, watching the kid react to some vids. Um, like I said, follow me on Instagram at ShotbySkill. I just hopped back on TikTok. Follow me there. ShotbySkill live on YouTube. I got Snapchat. All my links in my bio on Twitch and YouTube. So catch me there. And I appreciate you all for tuning in with the kid ShotbySkill. See you soon.